My name is Jen Audette, and I am a Scentsy Superstar Director. Imagine if I said I could give you a strategy that would help you to earn the salary of a highly paid professional within 2 to 5 years by following these steps. So we call it the 2-year plan. The 2-year plan is if you sell 2,000 PRV and sponsor a minimum of 2 people every single month and teach those people to also follow the 2-year plan, you have the potential of earning the salary of, say, a doctor or a lawyer within 2 to 5 years. So this is written in this book. This is by Sarah Robbins. She's another professional in the network marketing business. I just want to read what she wrote in this book. I believe that network marketing is one of the smartest business models on the planet. It's a model that takes ordinary people like me and helps them achieve extraordinary results. Where else could a formerly shy kindergarten teacher in her 20s compress a 30 to 50 year career in only 3 to 5 years and elevate to success that others have only dreamed of and most people can't even conceive? So how cool is that? So basically that's her idea of the 2-year plan. We say, again, sell 2,000 PRV every single month, sponsor 2 new people, teach them to do the same thing, and you could earn the salary of a highly paid professional, such as a doctor or a lawyer, in just 2 to 5 years. Bang. Easy as that. Imagine if you double it, triple it, do as much as you can. It's kind of like investing in the market. In the beginning, work. Give it all you have. Give every extra second to your business, and the payout after the fact, after just 2 to 5 years, is absolutely amazing. Now you can never stop working, but you can slow down a little bit. You can just keep building slowly but surely. So just to show you how this 2-year plan works, I'm going to share my story with you. The story of my first 3 November paychecks with Scentsy. Now, first I want you to know that these results aren't necessarily typical, but they are perfectly doable because this is my personal path. So I know for sure that it works. So I joined Scentsy at the very end of August of 2008. Pretty much my business started in September. So I worked in September and October to just book. I booked parties. That was my #1 goal in the beginning of my Scentsy business for a year. All I worked on was booking parties. That was when I had an extra minute. If I had 5 extra minutes, 4 of those minutes were spent on booking parties. The other minute was spent on something else. So do that, it's like the 20-80 rule, which is, spend 80% of your time on your business, 20% of the time on those team members that deserve your attention, those people that are working really hard. Spend time with them because that's a really great income producing activity, which I might touch on later. So anyway, my first 3 Novembers with my Scentsy business. In November of 2008, now, whoops, I forgot to tell you, I was busy. I was a dental hygienist. I had a full-time job. I had 2 children, still do. I was married, still am. I was in the PTO, PTA. My kids play every sport and are in every activity you can possibly imagine. I did not have 1 extra second in my life to become a Scentsy consultant. I'll actually tell you why I became one. I became a Scentsy consultant because I used to have these Pampered Chef parties. I'm just going to say it. I had Pampered Chef parties at my house every year, and I had lots of people come. They were so much fun. I had over $1,000 parties. It was amazing. Remember, I was a dental hygienist. I was a professional in the medical field. I did not sell anything. Well, the Pampered Chef lady said to me every year, Jen, you ought to sell Pampered Chef. You'd be good at it. You already would have great customers. Your friends are super fun. And she would go on, and I was like, I am not going to sell anything. I am a professional. I, first of all, don't have any time. And I'm not going to sell stuff. I have a great job. That's almost like offensive, right? But really deep inside, I felt really good that she thought I would be good at it. And I never forgot that. So when my husband had some medical issues and we were falling deeper and deeper into debt, I thought, you know what, I need to do something. And remember that Pampered Chef lady? She was so nice. She used to tell me that I would be good at this. Well, I don't cook, so that's not good because all my Pampered Chef stuff is gorgeous. It's such a great company. The products are great quality, but it's all still in the boxes because I don't even cook. But it was kind of the fun party to have at that time. So what could I do? Oh, I love candles. Well, let me Google home party businesses and candles. Up popped, okay, here's the biggest jackpot I ever hit in my life. Becca Levi was my sponsor. She gave me direction. I took it and ran with it. And that's where we kind of developed that 2-year plan. So now, November of 2008. In November of 2008, along with my full-time job, my 2 children, my husband, the PTO, my weekend job that I was doing, all of that stuff, and all the sports, I did 23 home parties. It was crazy. It was like I cried at night. Like I would cry. I would go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't suggest you do this, but if you do, it has some pretty great results in the end. So 23 home parties, I did a couple of events, and I did a couple of basket parties. I don't love to do basket parties because it doesn't get you in front of the people like a home party does. I am a home party girl, and I believe in home parties like you can't even imagine. They are the greatest way, in my opinion, to build your business. So did my 23 home parties. I was exhausted at the end of the month, but my paycheck came on December 10th, and it was over $2,500, which was such a blessing to our family. We needed that money to buy Christmas presents for our kids, to pay some bills that we needed to pay. And I was able to buy a computer because my computer was horrible at the time, and I was barely able to get in and enter my orders because it was so bad. So what a blessing, but I was so exhausted. You guys know what it's like on the first of the month, and then everything wipes clean, and you're back to day one. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. But I did. Becca said, Jen, keep going. You can do this. Keep selling your 2,000 and sponsoring a minimum of 2 people. So I did. And I taught them to do the same thing. So I shared with them all of my successes and all of my failures so that they too could build a very great, successful business. So fast forward to November of 2009, 1 year later. And in that year again, I followed the 2-year plan. So in November of 2009, I only did 10 home parties. I did about 4 events and a couple of basket parties again. My paycheck was over $10,000. So imagine how amazing that was to get a paycheck over $10,000 US dollars in 1 month. Holy cow. I was like, well, what happens if I keep going? So let's do it. So I fast forward 1 more year. There was not a month that I did not do 2,000 and then I didn't sponsor 2 people. There were, just for the record, there were months where I was sponsoring 4 or 6 people just because I had so much passion. I was bleeding Scentsy, and everybody was like so excited and just wanted to join me in this amazing journey. Did they all stay? No. But did some? Yes. Are they my superstar directors and star directors and directors and so many cool people that are still on my team? Absolutely. It was amazing. So in November of 2010, I did 4 home parties. That's still my goal. Every month I try to do 4 home parties. That's my goal. And that keeps me going. It's 1 party a week. It keeps me in, keeps me honest, keeps me going, keeps me passionate. And guess what? My paycheck, over $25,000 for 1 month. Guys, it works. The 2-year plan absolutely, positively works. So you can do it too. Whether you think you can or can't, you're absolutely right. So while I got you, let's just talk about a few income-producing activities. It's all about income-producing activities. Doing things that are very important to grow your business. Spending more time on things that build your business and less time on busy work. So busy work, things like organizing every notebook, redoing your labels, redoing this, making this prettier, going shopping for the perfect bow for your bags. Like, that stuff is fun and important, but if you want to build a big successful business and you are limited to the number of hours each day that you have to work on your business, work on income producing activities. What are income producing activities? Let's see. Booking Blitz. Do a booking blitz. So challenge yourself to take your list of 100, I probably should have started with your list of 100, take your list of 100 and contact all of those people. What's the best way to contact people? Not through a mass message, not through an email to everybody, but a personal message to each individual person, preferably through a phone call or a text. If you want to use instant messenger, that's fine too. Just make sure that it is a personalized message. What did I say? Oh, your list of 100. Keeping your list of 100 people updated. There are so many awesome videos out there. Go on YouTube and search creating a list of 100. Awesome videos that will help you to create your list of 100. There's actually, you know what? I just happen to have this sitting here. This is my favorite author. So if you're going to read books, read every single book that Mary Christensen wrote and more. And there's a great chapter in this book, actually. Let's see. This is called Be a Party Plan Superstar by Mary Christensen. And she has an entire chapter on helping you create your list of 100. And it literally gives you an entire chapter full of ideas of people to write down. It is super duper helpful. So making your list of 100. Following up with past customers. Income producing activity. Hey, how's your product working? What can I get you? Except don't buy that from me. Book a party. So retrain your brain to think, join, host, buy instead of buy, host, join. So when you first start that conversation with your customer about your following up about the product that they bought, talk to them about joining first. Hey, you want to join my team? Get in, obviously don't just say it like that, but slowly work your way in. Then if they don't want to do that, then you ask them if they'd like to host a party, because you don't want them to pay $30 for a 6-pack of wax in the US. You want them to earn it for free. And if you completely fail and they don't want, just kidding, if they don't want to join your team or host a party, then you can sell them the wax and tell them how much it is with tax. So following up with potential recruits, following up with past hostesses, following up with your past customers. What else? I wrote a couple down just so that I could make sure I didn't forget. Great hostess coaching. If you have a few extra minutes, go contact your hostesses and give them some ideas of more people to invite, or ask them where their numbers are and text them a picture and say, hey, text this special that I have to all of the people who are coming to the party, or tell them to wear purple. Anybody who wears purple is going to get a free gift. Give them a sample when they come. Let's see, building your leaders, working on building your leaders. So if you have some extra time, go to those people, because remember, 20% of the people on your team are going to do 80% of the work. So identify those 20 people, those 20% of people, and go work with them. Give them some time. Really help them. Again, share your successes, share your failures with them. That way you will help them grow as well. Do I have anything else? I know one thing that I like is, there's a video out there. I don't necessarily... Okay, I'm not going to say anything. We don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But there is a guy on Facebook, his name is Randy Gage, and he has a YouTube video about your circle of 5. And I've sent that to leaders lots of times. It's really cool. Like if you find yourself in a slump, you find that you've just been negative lately, you find like things aren't going well, who are your circle of 5 people? And he does a good job of explaining the circle of 5. And so I'll send that video and I'll say, watch this. So just anytime I come across something great, sending that out to your team members. So anyway, I think you get the idea. Income producing activities are activities that produce income. So I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that this inspires you just a little bit to go out there and work a little bit harder. Make sure you know what your why is. If your why is so powerful that it lights that pilot light, as Mary Christensen says, in your heart, then it will make you work a little harder. It'll make it worth it to you to do 23 home parties in 1 month, even though you're completely exhausted. But find your why, write it down, post it where you can see it. Work really hard, guys. Your potential is amazing. We are so blessed to be part of Scentsy. It is literally and completely 100% the best company in the entire world. All right, it was great chatting with you. Go do great things. Bye-bye.